Ringing in success. A simple gesture with such emotional echo. Every time a case manager rings the bell at Open Doors, it celebrates someone. Moving on.
So homelessness is incredibly complex. It could be the rising cost of housing. It can be mental health conditions. It can be substance conditions. It can be lack of employment opportunities. That's what's really great about Open Doors, is that we look at every person that walks in and we create a plan with them tailored to what they need.
Open Doors is more than a bed and a meal. It is an army of support to teach a new way of life.
We don't do things for people. We help them do for themselves. We help them gain the skills so that when they walk out the door, they don't come back.
But affordable housing is a challenge.
Understanding the limited income that people, can have, even if they are able and fortunate to secure employment. It's still not going to be enough for them to actually be able to live on their own. And we have started a pilot program with deeply affordable housing.
Our priority is to make sure that you are housed. You're not going to be safe unless you are in your own place.
While a safe home is secured, Open Doors works in step with its partners from the community to address underlying core issues in the lives of their clients.
One of our process too is that we connect our residents to Norwalk Community Health Center for behavioral health, getting the kids connected in school.
For those ready to get back in the game, employment is the turnkey.
We're good at housing, we know that, but the employment piece is difficult.
We will build a resume for them if they don't have a resume. We will go over mock interviews. The most important thing that I tell people is you have to have ambition. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to want more.
Increasing employment opportunities from 18% to 27% during the time of COVID is unbelievable. Josh really paid attention to the industries that needed people to work. So he focused on grocery stores. He focused on building a relationship with Amazon. He really built the relationships with employers that were gonna need people, that were hiring people at increased rates.
Whether it's case managers, whether it's kitchen staff, maintenance, we are all hands on deck to try to make sure that the clients get everything that they need.
The cycle of homelessness is very pervasive. And we've actually seen a lot of success here at Open Doors with decreasing the amount of returns to homelessness. So we went from 38% of people returning to homelessness 5 years ago. We're down to 10%. Our goal is to continue to move that trend downward. Open Doors was one of the only shelters in the state of Connecticut to remain open during the COVID pandemic.
Because we don't have that luxury to close, we've just gotten really good at maintaining, structure, being safe, and we take that responsibility very seriously, not only for the clients that we have here, but also for the community that we serve.
We've always known that our community was our lifeblood. And I mean that as volunteers, I mean that as donors, I mean that as people who've given us items, food, clothing. That need is not going to go away for us.
If we didn't have the groups that we have, like a Bridgewater, Grace Farm, Greens Farm, the Haitian Seventh-day Adventist Church, Wilton Presbyteria, St. Francis of Assisi, those groups that are donating, we can always use more. And it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming. But the more, the merrier, and the more of a blessing.
No one wants to come to a shelter. A shelter is usually when you've exhausted all avenues, burned all bridges, and you do not have anywhere else to turn. But we've been able to sort of change that. I think we've been able to convey, a sense of hope now. Always stay positive and optimistic. We keep ringing that bell.